If an elephant is stung by a bee, definitely it will run back into the forest.
The elephants were in trouble. They were under threat.
My name is George Owoyesigire. I work as the Deputy Director for Community Conservation.
George, I would say he's the reason why you have tourism in the Kivale National Park. Because he basically commenced the habituation of the chimps.
George's approach to solving human-wildlife conflict has been very unique and appropriate because he has tried his best to involve the community in solving the problems.
Communities are the first line of defense against poaching, but also against human-wildlife conflicts. While I was doing my research with chimps, I would ask communities, do you have problems with the chimpanzees? They would say, don't ask us about chimpanzees, the elephants.
So there has been encroachment on wildlife habitats, which has actually created human-wildlife conflicts.
The communities were suffering. Those whose crops would be damaged would resort to other underhand methods of livelihood or survival. The bees sting the elephant trunk, and the buzzing of the bees causes some irritation to the elephant. So we worked with the communities to establish a fence made up of beehives, and when the hives colonize, then we find the elephants tend to avoid these areas, and the area is no longer experiencing the crop damage and the property damage. Once we have the hives, honey from Kivale, we would sell it and get money for the community and fight poverty.
He has worked with the Jane Goodall Institute, he has worked with the National Forest Authority, he has worked with the Uganda Wildlife Conservation Education Center, and now with the Uganda Wildlife Authority.
Sometimes I wonder when he does these things. I don't know whether he sleeps or he doesn't sleep.
Every time he's off duty, he will be here, sharing ideas with whoever will be there.
Sometimes I dream drafting documents at night. I dream drafting letters. Then my wife says, oh, you needed to have a break, you needed to rest.
He dreams, he loves conservation. All the time he thinks about conservation. He has done a lot, and I think he has good plans for conservation in Uganda.
He's passionate about communities. He would like to see an improved livelihood for the community.
There are immense benefits that accrue from protecting our natural resources, and you cannot do it alone.